Hey guys, just a heads up, I'm lying in bed for this video. I didn't even set up my usual lighting, and I didn't use a tripod. And I say in the video that I feel like I'm lying with you guys at a slumber party, so I guess I'll call this my first ever slumber party style video. So maybe pause the video now and grab a snack. It's a longer type video, much less editing than normal, no background music or sound effects, and less jokes than normal because I didn't want to feel the need to be funny or entertaining, I just want to talk. So give this video a thumbs up and comment below letting me know if you guys like this more conversational style of video, and hopefully you guys do.
Hey you guys, what's up? It's Jack. I'm lying on Bay's chest right now. Welcome to my bed. I don't care if it's the morning, I don't care if it's the afternoon. Lie down in your bed, get comfortable with me. It'll be like we're having a summer party, having a nice heart-to-heart conversation, but it's like 0 degrees outside, so I'm not leaving my bed. That's why I'm in my bed this week. But what I wanted to do for this video was I kind of wanted to go back and address body image issues again, because if you guys remember, maybe a few weeks ago, I did a video about my sexy underwear. I got an email this morning saying it was age restricted, so shout out to everyone who got it age restricted. Anyway, people responded really positively to the brief segment of that video that was devoted to body image, which surprised me because I was expecting people to shit all over me for that video and be like, oh my god, you're a slut, etc., which is what I get quite frequently on my videos. But I was thinking about why people were responding well to it, and I think a lot of guys just don't talk about body image issues, and especially in the gay community, it's obviously a thing. Even on YouTube, if you look at people who are like glorified or talking about body image, it's often people who have like stereotypically beautiful bodies where you look at them and you're just like, yeah, you know, it might be easy for you to love yourself because everyone glorifies your body in this community. And I'm sure some of you guys would say like, oh Jack, like your body's fine, like you have no room to talk about body image issues or anything like that. Believe me, in the world of West Hollywood, I do not even come close to having the ideal body. I promise you that. When I go out to the bars in West Hollywood, people don't even like look at me. It's like very interesting. And I'm not saying that people should look at me and people should be like, oh my god, but it's very easy to feel invisible is what I'm trying to say. Before I get into it completely, I just want to say I'm not fishing for compliments by any means with this video. The only comments that really matter when it comes down to it are the ones that my brain makes when I'm looking in the mirror. So this is something that I think we all need to work on within ourselves. I think this video is coming from more of a triumphant standpoint. I have accepted the way I look, and I have learned to find my type of body sexy and beautiful. So if I can pass on any tips or advice to one of you guys and make you guys feel better about yourself or change the way you guys look at your body, then I did something kind of cool today. So that's my goal with this. This is going to be my whole experience from start to finish. Looking back, I think the first instance where I can recognize that I was insecure about my body, I was on cross country for like 3 years out of high school. Same thing with track, and the guys would always take off their shirts when they went for runs because it would be like 80 degrees sometimes. But I would always be insecure. Like I can't imagine running past the girls or running past the older guys without a shirt on because everyone looks awful when they're running, and I would look like 10 times worse. Like I'd be like a stick, like Slender Man running down the track, you know? I would leave my shirt on, and I remember like people would comment on it. They'd be like, why don't you ever take your shirt off when running? And I didn't even know what to say. It was just like, because I don't. Sophomore year was the first time that I tried to do something about it. I went to Planet Fitness of all gyms, you know, because I was like, oh my god, I need to go to a gym and work out. But I was too uncomfortable to even lift weights. And if you guys know how Planet Fitness is set up, it's like the treadmills are facing the weightlifting equipment, and I would always be like, why? I don't want to sit here and struggle to lift weights while everyone on the treadmills is just watching me. I think, believe it or not, I think my highest weight ever was sophomore year in high school, but that was the summer that I got my wisdom teeth taken out. And when I got my wisdom teeth taken out, I had lost like maybe like 8 pounds, 9 pounds, 10 pounds. And the thing is, like, you guys probably can't tell how thin I am, but like, do you hear that? It's like there's nothing there. It's like a concave, it's like a bone. And that's what everyone is always like, oh my god, you're so thin. You have like, I don't have pecs. And I think that's why I always thought my body didn't look right, because I would have kind of abs, but they would push out a little bit more than my pecs because my pecs just were non-existent. And even my arms, like look at my wrists. My wrists are so small. I have my mom's wrists, but Yeah, like my arms have gotten slightly more muscular since working out. I'm not gonna flex. I was just about to flex for you guys. Like, no, I'm not doing that because that's, I don't know. But, yeah, that's what I always hated my chest, and I never really hated much else. I just wished I could put on muscle here and obviously more muscle on my wrists. My ankles are also really small. Junior year, I didn't gain any weight. Senior year, I didn't gain any weight. And that was when I think I was most insecure about my body, and I would hate looking at myself in pictures. Like, if I was posing for a picture, it was fine. Or if it was a picture from the front, it was fine. But if you got me from like a weird angle where I was standing, I remember there was this one picture where I was playing like basketball or something, and it was like they got my leg in it when I was jumping, and my leg was practically non-existent, and I was like, I look awful in this picture. Why is my body like this? But in college, I think I tried to gain weight when I was a sophomore in college. I had started gaining maybe like 5 pounds, lost it all when I got my appendix taken out. The summer, I think after junior year, was when I went to the doctor and I was like, yo, like I cannot gain weight. And I remember my doctor's a quack. I don't know why I go to this doctor, but she was like, you're fine. Like your body is right on par with where it should be. But she had recorded my height wrong. And then the next time when I visited, because I had like a cold or something, I remember she asked me if I was anorexic. I got tested for issues with my thyroid. I got blood work done. Nothing was ever an issue. I don't know if it was. I thought I had low testosterone at some point. That being said, I've tried everything, okay? And you guys, I do work out. I work out, I lift every other day. If you guys are overweight or you're underweight and you're unhappy with it, by no means am I encouraging you guys just to settle, okay? You only have one life, okay? I remember when I started working out and I've gained the 5 pounds that I've gained. I remember saying to myself, you know what, I'm not going to go all throughout my 20s with a body that I don't want and then look back at it when I'm 30 years old and say, why did I let myself just be insecure through all my entire life? Like, why didn't I strive to have the body that I wanted? So I'm not encouraging you guys to just settle. I don't want anyone to do that because I want you guys to get the most out of your life. I truly do. But at the same time, I don't want you guys to be unhealthy. I don't want you guys to go against what your body is capable of doing, and so many people try to do that. So many of my friends are dieting. I know my limits now, and I don't try to push myself to attain this body that I'm not going to attain because I know that I'm not going to attain it if I'm not taking steroids. And maybe my thyroid or my metabolism, it'll all slow down eventually, and I'll be able to put on weight. But until then, I'm not going to stress myself out about it too much. I remember when I finally looked in the mirror, it was after I had broken up with my boyfriend. It was after another guy rejected me. A third guy had rejected me. This summer was a bad summer, guys. It was not a good summer for me. But I remember looking at myself in the mirror and I felt so shitty about my body, and I was like, these guys wouldn't be rejecting me if I put on more weight. These guys wouldn't be rejecting me if I was more muscular. But I remember looking at myself and I was like, okay, my body is not allowing me to change it. So I have to change my mentality. And I remember thinking to myself, okay, you guys, I'm a twink. That's what I am. I'm a twink. I'm not a jock. I'm not, what is it, a fucking otter? Is that another thing? I'm not like a meathead type guy. And no matter how much I can strive for that, it's not going to happen. So I need to figure out how to be confident with the body that I'm given. I need to figure out how to love the body that I'm given. I need to figure out how to be the sexiest twink that I can be. And I know some of you guys would say like, oh my God, no, like my body isn't sexy. Believe me, there's somebody out there who loves your body. Trust me. There are people who love your body if you're overweight. There are people who love your body if you're underweight. There are people who find beauty in everything. There are people who don't even give a fuck about your body and care 100% about your personality. But that being said, I want you guys to own your body now, and I want you guys to accept it exactly as it is, and maybe strive to change it as much as you want. But if you're overweight, be the sexiest overweight person that you can be. If you're a twink, be the sexiest twink that you can be. There's something so drawing about confidence, and I think that's why the people who are attracted to me because I don't like walk around with my head down. You know, I don't walk around and like look ashamed of my body. I just own it for what it is. So like I said, you guys definitely work on your body. Comment below if you guys have issues with body image. Comment below explaining a little bit more about your story. If you guys like serious topics, let me know. You guys, the reason I don't tend to make non-comedic videos and I tend to not focus on serious issues because I don't find them as entertaining of videos as my videos where I'm fucking around with sex toys and being practically naked in them. So if you guys want more videos like this, definitely let me know and give this video a thumbs up. As always, you guys, I want you guys to love your body. Like I said, you guys can do it. Like, just change yourself. Don't necessarily change your body, but change the way you're thinking about your body, because I guarantee you that's going to make a huge difference. Seriously, you deserve to be happy. Everyone deserves to be happy, and I want you guys to be happy. So thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely leave a comment below. Give this video a thumbs up, like I said, if you like it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Bye, guys.
Myself last night. By 4:30, I'll collapse into my bed in my, oh look, it's my Emporio Armani underwear that I bought for $40 that no one's gonna fucking see. And then I'll start drinking until I forget that I